8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Hardy. Breaks it up. Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Marshall. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Simmons. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down, staying on schedule. And that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Gives it to the back. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I would take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Past the 30. And they've got him. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Marshall. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
They finally got him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Back to throw. It's Simmons. Looks to his left and makes the completion. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Solid run, good for first down yardage. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Here's the first play of the drive. We start at the 28. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back with the football. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. To the air, it's Simmons. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 40.
You've got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
So that wraps up a wild first half. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here, take a break. I'll be back for the second half soon. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. To throw, it's Simmons. Here comes the rush. The ball is out right near the goal line. The defense has it, off and running. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense joins the scoring party now. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. It's a run to the left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The shotgun running play call. Breaking into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
On the move now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, he sold out for that first down and paid the price. As he's able to get the first down, he takes a big hit. You'd love to see him try to get down right there when he gets the first, but this defense was pursuing hard, and you know they were trying to show up and play physical with this quarterback outside of the pocket.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
The last thing you want to do in particular on first and goal is force the ball into coverage. That's a great decision by this quarterback to just throw it away, live to snap it on second down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Mizzou. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and that's an easy touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Marsh. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Base grab. It's Marshall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
We get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pressure's on. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll be brought down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the back now goes in motion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? That's caught. It's Hardy. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. To the air, it's Simmons. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Missouri, to put them on top now. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Ball handed off. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it's Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's getting 4th and 1. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that
the defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
Well, credit to this defense with a huge play there on 3rd down. And now in this situation, they're really forced to go for it on 4th. It's got to be your best play call. As a play caller, you look down at your sheet. What is your best play? It has to be called right now.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Makes a quick grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Roberts.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it, making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time is a charm. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes it. Football's loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
They'll run it here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offense.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Here comes the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Michigan will call time here. Their second. Chance to top over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now Michigan chooses to use their 3rd and final timeout. It can no longer stop the clock from the timeout. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
That's a tremendous stop for this defense. Bend but don't break. This has been a long, successful drive for the offense, and as a head coach, you've got to reward that with points. I don't think you go for this in an obvious passing situation. Take the 3 and reward the quality series with points on the scoreboard.
Timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he knocks it through. What pressure. That was automatic. A game winner. Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Tennessee Volunteers. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Keeping it on the ground here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Open field ahead. Break. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but it's a 1st down as they keep the opening drive going. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, Chris, you can call that bold or you can call it crazy. First drive going for it.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Bishop. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He lets it go. Completion deep downfield, and it's the running back. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Just so difficult to throw the ball in this area of the field because it's condensed. You're in the red zone. These defensive windows, they're just smaller. And you can see they reacted. Nice hit right as the ball arrives.
So now 3rd and goal in this opening drive. Can they punch it in to take the early lead? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it. He's got the vision. Then he takes it all the way back for 6.
Extra point makes the lead 4. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Gordon. Breaks free. He might be gone. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Oh, he's in the clear now. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Staley. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off. Getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback as he breaks contain on this scramble. He sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down. But the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
Second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. He's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He lets it rip. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air in that 50-50 ball.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's got room to run. Look out. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. The Vols come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense, and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. And the Volunteers are on the move here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Touchdown, Vols. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. Oh, what a move. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. An explosive play all the way to the end zone. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Bishop. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the sticks. It's Bishop. He goes out of bounds, but they move the ball inside the plus 45.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Bishop. Physical run. Earns the first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it down the right side. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incompletion sets up a second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's reeled in. It's Davis. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a handoff. Oh, he's got open space. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. The catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
They'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Running back has it on a screen now. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They're executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. They'll give it to the back. Look out, he's got space ahead. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can...
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the tight end continues to make an impact. They've got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joel. Do you lean on this guy that you trust?
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out...
Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense is still clicking. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tennessee 31, Texas A&M 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll tackle him out across the 20. down play coming up for this offense. Give it to the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Dropping back. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, man, you cannot miss these opportunities. It's 4th down. The head coach is trying to be aggressive, and you got an open man. He just drops it. Chris, I got to tell you, if you want to win big games, you've got to make big plays, and that's certainly one they want back.
On the ground, it's Bishop. Sees an opening. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Barrels into the end zone.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 21. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. To throw, it's Reed. With the catch, it's Porton. And they make the stop on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept just...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. He's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Chewing clock with the running game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Bishop. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. This is the 6th play on the drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. He's going to bring up 4th and 3. Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They continue to roll up the score. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're going to run it here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? It's just devastating.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The back's got it. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Grabbed for a touchdown.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Looking for a man. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
What a jolt of energy for this sideline and this offense. Now creating a short field for these guys. What a great job by this kicker. Look at that ball rolling and then just takes the perfect hop and they're able to recover.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete. Completion makes it second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.